from town to town with a horse trailer dragging behind. Just a cowboy lost in a modern world. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Not a day goes by, don't think about how my life used to be. Now I'm out of my prime and I'm losing time, and nobody's calling for me. They used to call my name come roundup time. Now the four-wheelers takes my place, and the cowboy life that I've always loved is getting lost without a trace. But I won't give up and I won't give in. I'm a cowboy till I die. And I know there's got to be a place for me underneath big western sky. Headed out west, gonna do my best to leave the civilized world behind. Just me, my saddle, and an honest horse will try to go back in time, where surely there'd be a warm campfire or a bunkhouse calling my name. But tonight I'll sleep in my pickup truck, 'cause I'm still not playing their game. The world may turn, but the thing they can't change is the way I feel inside. A prairie fire may burn itself out, but you can't snuff a cowboy's pride. I'll be what I am and I'll do what I do. This life is worth fighting for. Yeah, the cowboy life is a life for me and 10,000 more. The cowboy life is a life for me.
Welcome back, True Horse Horsemanship. We're over Pat and Todd Jolie. Mine went blank. I don't know if they got a name for the farm or not.
Jolly.
But anyway, working with a little 3-year-old, and it sounds like it's going to get noisy. Pat, you didn't have to run that far. We'll make sure you don't get on camera, but I might want to ask you something, and I'm not going to be able to hear you.
I can yell!
But anyway, he's a 3-year-old, and I can tell right from the start he's not used to nobody, strangers. And so we was working on me put a roll powder on him, and Cindy said, "Don't you think we ought to film this?" So here we are. No, I don't care if he gets stupid. A lot of people, let's probably start running him around. Number one, I don't have to run him around. He's doing it on himself. So anyway, like I said, I wasn't going to run him around. He was doing it on himself. So I was just going to take my time, let him come to me. I'm not going to get upset about any of this silliness. I just moved with them. As I always say, patience, persistence, and purpose. And I wish Pat would have stayed where she was at. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Now I'll start moving his feet, because he did a big no-no. So I'm just going to work him back and forth. I'm not worried about putting him on a circle, because putting him on a circle, I'm not controlling his feet per se. As people say, well, you got to have a round pin and do this. No, not really. Especially with him, I prefer to have this straight wall. No, you don't. Now, what I'm doing, just as if I did a round pin, he looks at me, I want to back away from him. Anyway, we'll get back to explaining about the round pin versus a square pin. A horse like this, and Pat, this is easy enough for you to do. You're not running around circles. All you gotta do is throw a rope at him and make him go back and forth. That's all. What's she saying, Todd?
Yeah.
She can't do it, but I can.
She can't even do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, you're messed up. Now, if you think about the round pin method, they're using that to control his feet. What am I doing now? I'm controlling his feet. But he's not going constantly in a circle, round and round and round.
Wants to.
Oh, he wants to, yeah. But, you know, this isn't that much difference, round pin method. I'll back off of him when he looks at me. Now, I'm going to say this because round pins are great in their place. But right now, if we had a round pin, I'd still be chasing him around. And what people don't realize, let's say you're in a 50-foot round pin. Yes, you push him forward. And all he's thinking about getting away from you. But he's not thinking about you controlling his body until you step in front of that shoulder and reversing him. In a nice area like this, I'm just working him back and forth. So yeah, he's getting up speed, but he gets one in. I'm turned with the help of the corners and me, I can help him learn my body language. Now I'll remove my hand. Now I'll put my hand up there, and I wasn't going to remove it until he stopped and I could touch him. And it means I look silly there with my hand out there like I'm pointing a direction. That means I look silly. But if I remove my hand every time he moved, the only thing I'm teaching him, he can move away from my hand. Now let's say you got a horse like this, especially in a small area like this, and you didn't have a halter on it. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to pull around. I want to drop a lariat on him, but I'm not going to choke him down. I'm just going to help me control his feet. There. That's better. That's it, mule, help me out. Well, right there, I walked off with him. And just me getting away from that shoulder and that neck, I'm taking that pressure off of him. You know, that's experience amounts to everything. But I gotta admit, even though he's not a wild horse, handling Mustangs has helped me handle a horse like him. And the whole thing there, it was persistence, purpose, patience, persistence, and purpose. And that's why I got. I'll be damned.
You want a 22-foot rope?
Whoop.
Whoop. There she went. I didn't expect that to happen.
This is 15 and I've got a 22 in the trailer if you want it.
That's from a blooper reel.
Here we go again. That's all right. There we go. Shake that head. I ain't getting a new snap tomorrow, hon. Yeah, if you got a 22-foot, Pat. That'll give me a little bit more room to. So, what am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Don't care if he goes around in circles. I'm not working his mind when I just put him on a circle. But I want him to move that hip. If I walk that hip, Good boy. I'll take the pressure off of him. Now I'm not going to pet him on the nose. He's fine with me petting him on the nose. I'm going to pet him right here on the side of his neck. He backs up a step, I'm going to keep petting. Right there, he stopped. I'm going to stop petting. You know, a lot of this stuff's not rocket science. It's there. See, that time he didn't move. There. So now I'm going to work that hip. I'm going to pull on him. Just set it there, Todd. You know, I fell in the same trap too that they pushed for years, I'll admit it, about using the round pin. But I tell you what, the older I get, I'm just as happy to have a square area just like this. And think about it, if I get on a horse for the first time, of course I'd have a little bit more secure, extra rail, but if they start bucking, they're going to go to a corner. And there, let them breathe, and then there. So he just wasn't, what I'm seeing, he's not a bad horse. The main thing is, like, I'll go back to the Mustangs. He's like a Mustang, and I heard through the years, I want my Mustang the only one I can touch it. Well, here's a domesticated horse. Pat said only people he sees, what, the farrier and you?
He's a Tennessee walking horse.
Yeah, just us.
Huh?
Just us and the ferry.
Okay. Yep. Besides Pat, all he ever sees is farrier. And he's been, it's no fault to Pat. I'm not going to put the blame on nobody. It's partially this horse, as we saw, he does have a little bit of strong attitude. So I'm, you know, I don't have to fling my rope. I mean, this is pretty. He's flexing. He's giving that hip. Now, when I start asking him to back out my space, that might be a different story. But this is where we start. Always at the hip. No. Good. Now, number one, when I get him, ask him to back out of my space, he's going to overreact. So I'm going to do my best. That's why I had Pat grab the 20-foot rope if I needed it. I'm going to use as much pressure as necessary. Now, common sense tells you this horse is going back and forth like a banshee with not much pressure. So it tells me I'm not going to have to put much pressure on him to back him off. Yeah, I know, you're looking for help. There. And honestly, I like to get to a point, horse like him, Well, I gotta use a little bit much more pressure because I need to take some of that sensitivity away from him. And timing's everything. I twirl my rope, he takes foot back, I leave him alone. Twirl my rope, takes foot back, I leave him alone. And I've said this in the past, more so when I'm giving lessons when we first start a horse. I want some kind of movement when I'm asking him to back up. So if he sort of goes this way, when I ask to put pressure on him, that's all right. He's moving off that pressure. And now he's staying far enough away from me, so now I'll take a step. And we're going to trailer load him a few. And this is where it's going to come in handy. And moving that hip. Now I will do, since I am going to work on trailer, I will pick up. I want him to go to my left, go to right in front of that shoulder area. There, and move him. Now, if we wasn't going to work on trailer, right now with him, I wouldn't even be doing this. My point. And I don't care if he goes around in full circle. There. There. Because you think about this, I'm going to put this in, try to put this in human terms. If I keep making him go around in full circle, when he is trying, he's not getting a reward. So I'll move that hip a little bit, get him to stop. So we go back, point. So his reward for doing the right thing was me take all that pressure off. You hear everybody totes about it. And all they do, well, we're going to have to run them around in a circle more and more. Why? Especially a horse like this, I'm going to get more done by taking it slow and easy. Because he's not used to have that kind of pressure on him. So it's going to get a lot worse than before it gets better. Now, when I asked him to stop, I said something earlier about moving the hip. Let's get him going again. So I point, good boy. I want him to stop. I'm gonna pick up his nose, and just move that hip for right now. I'm not gonna sit here and start jerking on him. Because right there, what did he do? He went in a defensive mode. The head went up. So I'll show it again. I'm gonna just pick up, move that hip. And how I move that hip without me physically moving is where my hand position. I'm gonna pull out here, and you notice that hip moves. Now, if I pulled in here, see more of that front end's moving. You notice I'm not letting him power up now. There we go. There. See? And the hill, yeah, I guess be anti-round pin day. A lot of people would have pushed him hard until he decided he got tired and slowed down. I want to work with a mind. That's why when he started powering up, I disengaged his hip, do it again. He powers up, I disengage his hip, we do it again. So that way, if you did this enough, when it's first time you ride him, you had a way to bring him down. There. There, I want to move that hip, put my hand in front of his eye, point, and we leave him alone. So Todd, in a minute, go ahead and back that truck up a little bit. That's good. Now ideally what we've done is swing the gate on the outside. Open your front door there, Todd.
Here, I'll open it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Open that side. Where? Hand me my do-it stick, please. Set the camera on us. All right, come here, please. Now I want to show how to do this in a buddy system.
Hey, babe.
He's all right. No, he's more concerned about the trailer.
Yeah, I know. He's looking at the ramp. Okay.
All I want to do is get him maybe a foot forward. No, go ahead and give him a little tap.
Tap it?
That's it. All right, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Go get a little bit farther behind him. There we go. Behind them more so. That's it. Let them just get behind them. I know it's gonna be hard for you to do, but if he tries to go backward, try to get him forward.
Do I smack him?
Huh?
Do I?
No.
Okay.
No. There you go. Now I'm showing Buddy's system here.
Because the buddy doesn't know what he's doing.
Right there, leave him alone. All right, just a little bit. That's it. Let that one foot move. Just give him enough pressure with that. His left foot, we want it there. We want 1 foot at a time. Now, since that's doing that, he might step on it and react. Yeah, go ahead. Just a little bit. Put a little more pressure on. There you go. That's it. That's good. I'm just going to hold this pressure. All right, little pressure. There you go. A little more. That's it. A little more. That's it. That's a little more. There we go. Whoop. A little more. Right there. Anyway, I'm showing what you do. Horse never really been loaded for the first time. Let's say you got to get him to the vet real quick. Now if I really had to get him in, I'd just put 2 panels alongside of it and chase him in. But then problem with this is a ramp trailer. So by the time you get that ramp up, he's done backed out. All right, hon.
Don't tap him.
There you go. No, that's what we want. All right, push him forward.
Don't touch him, right?
You're gonna have to get more behind him. He's gonna just move that hip. There you go. That's good. Push him a little bit. Push him a little bit. One more foot, hon. There we go. All right, Watch yourself coming out. Whew. Warm in there. Now I'm going to do different methods here. Don't run off on. But I'm not going to next method with him until we get him an idea. Pressure, 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 pressure. Now, you know, the way we're doing it, if you got a pocket full of grain, once you got it in there, you give him a handful, but not until he, now I'm gonna try to lead him. If you see his feet stall, push. Push, push, push. Push, push. I want to take a step back, hun, and pull them back in. All right, push, there. All right. Thank you. Good job. Yeah, I know. You don't know what that means. Now, right now, he doesn't know what do it stick means. So I gotta teach him. Oh, heck. Okay. That's all right. You're doing good. You're doing fine. There you go. Good boy. That's it. Here, I'll walk up with you. We don't care. Like I said, we don't care. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Right here.
All right. Well, hell. Good boy. Good boy. Hey Todd,
Yep.
go through that door and back him up. He'll back right off the halter. Well, just stand.
I gotta open his lock.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good boy.
No. No. No.
Don't worry about it. He's going to go backwards.
No.
All right, just push on. No, that's all right. You can go through that way. Just stay up there. Don't let yourself get too hot. Now just push on his halter and back him up. Please. Go ahead, back him all the way out. Grab the bottom of your halter. There you go. All right, go ahead and step out of the way. I don't care where you go. Never mind. Well, back them up. Grab hold right there where the latch is and back them up. Now, whoops, that's mine. So the reason I did that, you notice I did put a little pressure on him. You don't pull that one out. But my main concern was keeping him straight on the trailer. But what I wanted to do, yeah, I know, throwing a lot at you in one day, aren't I? There we go. There we go. I know. Here, let's get you go in. Hey, hon. Now I'm showing a lot of ways in the real world that, you know, yeah, I can spend a couple of days with him and really get him to move that hip. Just like we did before, but I'm gonna be out here. So I'm gonna point. Go ahead. That's all right. Do it again.
Can I tap him or no?
Go, yeah. Yeah, he's starting to calm down a little bit. Go ahead. Push. Push. But if you gotta bring that into play, get to the side of them. All right, let's do it again. I'm gonna point. Go ahead, give him a good tap. Go ahead.
We're showing the whole world what a chicken I am.
Let him sit in there for a minute. Or push him forward. I got him. Push him forward. Push him. Push.
I don't know where to hit him on the button. You're getting overheated here.
Huh?
You're getting too hot.
Yeah, I know. And he's doing good. Now Todd and Jolie, Pat, I mean, yeah, I'm getting too hot.
Yeah, I knew he was. Your water's up top.
You saw how we did that? When you put it in the trailer, you get the head in and just start walking them. Pat, soon you stay a little bit behind them and just give him a little bit of encouragement. Not whack the hell out of him. He doesn't need that. You saw that.
I bet he'll walk right in with him. Let's see what he'll do. Huh?
Now, if I had more time with him, I could work him back and forth and do all the fancy stuff.
First time I haul him, should I haul him with a buddy?
You're gonna have to talk loud. I can't hear no more.
The first time I haul him, should I haul him with a buddy? With another horse?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Really? You don't think he'll have him come apart in the trailer?
Because as soon as you take the buddy away from him, he's liable to throw a fit.
Okay.
And by the time you get him where he's at, he's going to be used to the buddy not being there. I'm not big on the buddy system. You're giving him
have a good experience.
You're giving him a crutch.
Okay.
And once he gets down the road, he's going to settle down. There we go.
Can we load
That was good.
Can we load him with the center bar rigid and put the butt bar behind him? We're gonna have to do our
Hell,
chest bar.
probably. We will try that.
I always use that way.
All right, Todd, where's my do it stick? You got my do it stick? Okay, Todd, my little man, get in there. Pat brought up a good thing, and I should have thought about it. I didn't think about divider, but just back him out. One nice thing, he does back off the halter nice. So at the end of the day, with your personal horses, I like my horses back out my space from the front end. I want to say it no other way to put it. The hell with the fancy crap. If you can back a horse up as nicely he does, if you can dip like that, why, looks, and Pat and Todd knows me, I'm not fancy, I don't care. I do what works, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. So, with that said, zoom in on me so I can show my sexy belly. You can follow me on Rumble. Rumble, I sort of put in politics and all, and everyday living, and use horses, a lot of examples. But it's not a horse training video. It's more what I think about what's going on. So you can follow me on Rumble. My book, True to the Horse, is out there. I'm getting old. I need all this extra money to come in so I can go to Pat and Todd's and have fun. So, as I always say, be true to the horse. And I'm going to tell you, they damn well will be true to you. God bless and take care.